Well, I know we're only 10 games into the season and our form has been looking good, but I genuinely believe we are good enough to get promoted first time of asking. Hello, welcome to Club 1 Part 39 of the Global Explorer. Coming up in today's episode, we do have our National League fixtures against Bromley and Dorking. So since the last episode, our form has continued to look very, very good. We only lost a couple games here and there against Worthing and Forest Green. Apart from that, we've won most of our games, apart from the draw against Tamworth. But apart from that, pretty decent. I mean, for our first season in the National League, I will take this form all day long. I don't really know how good we are compared to the rest of the teams, but so far, we're looking good. We are second in the league, just behind Tamworth, 1 point behind Tamworth, to be precise. So I think that was one of the games we got a draw with. Yeah, we got a draw against Tamworth. So by no means a bad result. Obviously, we are definitely overachieving. Predicted to finish 16th. That's interesting. We were predicted to finish 13th at the beginning of the season. Not sure why they've dropped us down, but I think we're going to get promoted. I think we'll definitely get playoffs. Don't know if we get promoted, but I want to get promoted first time of asking, because considering we spent 5 years in Nevada and the National South, I want to get up to League Two first time of asking. That would be absolutely lovely. I haven't started a new, I haven't signed a new contract just yet. I'm sure I will do that at some point, but I wouldn't mind trying to this season, starting a coaching course, but finances, whether they let me do it, I don't know, because the last couple of times I've asked for them to do a coaching course for me, they've rejected. So hopefully that does happen this season some stage. We are going for we had a little bit of an injury crisis, but basically our wins kept on coming. So this is the lineup. It is Doran back in goal. Frankie Phillips did have a running games. Wasn't too convinced by him in this league, so I think he shall remain our backup goalkeeper for now. Then we've got a back for Rodder, Bell, Silva, Bashumo, Burgess and Pimlott in the midfield. Then we've got Midwood out on the right hand side. Jordan Thomas has unfortunately picked up an injury. He's going to be out for another 3 weeks. We've got 2 players on international duty. Are you serious? Both Northern Irish under 21s. That's good to know. So we've got Midwood on the right, Twos in the middle, Arusto on the left. Then we've got Morgan Bates up front. Come on, lads. Let's hopefully get another win. I don't know where a win will probably put us first, depending on what Tamworth are doing. But I'm not really focused on getting first place. At least not this early on in the season. Maybe in the last 10 games of the season we can look at that. But at this stage of the season, I just want to get as many wins as possible, get 50 points before the halfway stage of the season, which I think is definitely possible. We're already on 22, potentially 25 if we can get the win today, which I thought 50 points was reasonable, considering didn't really know how good we were going to be. So that might potentially be up to at least 70, 75, but we'll get to 50, then we'll see how long we have left of the season before we think about increasing our points target. Bashumo looks like he has literally just given away a penalty. Why are we on attacking? That seems a bit risky against Bromley, because Bromley, I don't think, are a bad team. At least I don't think they are. Doran, what a penalty save that is. We are going to drop down to a positive mentality, but if we want to go back to attacking, should we find ourselves in a losing position, we can switch. That's not ideal. Cody Twos has literally come back from injury, and now he's injured again. He's got a potential foot injury. Hopefully it's nothing serious, but I'm terrified at the moment because we've had so many injuries. We've had at least 5 players out at once at the same time, which wasn't fun, to be honest, but we got through it. Hopefully it's not another setback. And Morgan Bates is there for our first goal of the game, and we are 1-0 up against probably just 15 minutes on the clock. Very, very positive start that is. Hopefully a lot more goals to come in the first half, preferably 2 more for us. Don't really want Bromley scoring any goals in this first half, especially not getting an equaliser. I don't mind getting any goals after we've got a couple more. that would be absolutely fine. But keep a clean sheet today, by all means, that would be absolutely fantastic. Owusu plays the ball to Bashuma. He has the chance to cross it. He does. Trey George was lurking in the middle, but it didn't quite fall to him. He was very unlucky. I think he should have been a little bit braver. Should have perhaps fought for the ball and give the defender a little bit of a shove behind the back, but probably would have given away a foul like that. But it's good. It's good stuff. We're creating a future. I would have hoped to create a few more chances than just 4 or 5 shots, but we're 1-0 up, so that's very good. We've got 20 minutes left to go of the first half. Morgan Bates with the only goal of the game, and obviously that very important Doran penalty save from Bromley. That was absolutely crucial. But what I do just want to see what Tabafalusa. Let's not look at the league table because we are top of the league, but we're only 11 games into the season, so it's too early to look at the table. Too early, definitely too early to get excited because we're not even halfway through the season. We're just a quarter of the way through the season, so it is definitely too early to tell whether or not we are good enough to go up. But at the moment, at first glances, I think we are. But Villa has got the ball. Can we just get the ball, please? Lookman has got the ball into the area. He goes, cuts inside onto his right. And Doran, what a save. That is absolutely superb. Keeps the ball out at the back of the net, but does give away the corner. Gray whips it. He looks quite tall, that Gray. I'm not sure why he was taking a corner because he looks at least 6'5". Midward has got the ball. He's got Bates lurking in the middle, but we do win a corner with seconds left to go of the first half. Are we going to get this corner? We're not, and the referee does blow his whistle right as soon as we were about to take the corner. That is absolutely... He's such a warning, the referee. He could have let us take the corner, then blew the whistle, but no, didn't want us to have a chance of a second goal on the stroke of half time. Absolutely insanity, that is. But Owusu has got the ball down to Bashumi. Perfect crossing opportunity. Bates is making a run into the box. Owusu, Trey George is there for our second goal of the game. Absolutely superb. I feel like if who's our centre attacking mid called? I can't remember his name. If he is out for a long period, I think Trey George will be a perfect replacement. He has already played a few games this season because it's I can't remember his name. He only came off in the first half. What's his name? Twoes, that's his name. I knew it was something beginning with T, but I just couldn't remember what. If he is out for long term, I'm sure George can step up for the second time this season. It's into Twoes' first injury. He's been injured before today's game, which is slightly disappointing. Irish has come on for Bashuma, who was looking a little bit tired. Pimlott whips in the corner. Come on, find a Weston-Super-Mare head, but we don't. But it does fall to Pimlott again. Enters the area. Is he going to shoot? He does, and it's straight at the Bromley goalkeeper, which is sort of disappointing because I was hoping he would try and cross it. He probably would have been better aiming for the right-hand side of the goal, then hopefully that would have been a third goal of the game, but unfortunately not. But 20 minutes left to go. We do have, we are still 2-0 up, but obviously Bromley are on the attack at the moment. Cochran, that's a lovely save. I thought that came off Doran, but maybe not. Maybe just trickled past the post, but I'm sure Doran got fingered. It certainly looked like he got fingertips to it, but you can never be too sure with this game. And Russo, that's poor. It's very poor, but he's a little bit tired, so I think he's probably the next person to come off along with one of our midfielders. And Russo crosses it. Morgan Bates, come on, highly Irish. Russo, Pimlott, he's put it just wide off the post. That should have been 3-0. We're getting so close to this goal. It's absolutely unbelievable. Carlton is going to come on for Owusu, and I think Owen Hayden-Taylor also comes on for Woody Burgess. 15 minutes left to go. Still 2 goals up. I firmly believe we have wrapped up the 3 points. We just need to wrap up the clean sheet because we've kept a lot of clean sheets this season, and I don't want to lose another one this game. Penn has got the ball. Now to Thea. Can we just get the tackle in? Somebody make a tackle. Whether you get a yellow card or red card, I don't care. I don't want the man with a shot on goal. Cochrane shoots, and unfortunately it does go into the back of it to make it 2-1. One goal behind now, or one goal in front for us. They're probably a one goal behind. It's not great being one goal in front, but hopefully we can just see it out, and hopefully nothing happens in the last 4 minutes of additional time. Can we just hold on to the one goal advantage, Rich? I think we are. No late highlights. No, there isn't. That is a decent 2-1 win with 2 points clear at the top. We can't look at the league table. I'm not looking at it. I refuse to look at the league table. When we get in December, I'm not looking at the league table. They're not gonna. Oh yes. Planned training facilities. That is very good. That's our entire bank balance blown on the training facilities. I don't think I'm gonna be getting a. I don't know. I might be safe with asking for another coaching course, but we'll see. I'm still on a national B. I haven't done my national A yet. There's a fat chance of me getting a EFL club on a national B license. I very much need a continental license, I think, to step up to the EFL. But we will do at some point. Albeit I haven't had a job interview yet, which is slightly alarming. So at the moment, we're staying to Weston-Super-Mare until the Premier League at the moment. But hopefully we can carry on this great form with another win against Dorking. Well, I do have some very good news. I am not leaving Weston-Super-Mare, at least anytime soon, at least not for this season. We have signed a new 2-year contract. I'm still on £875 a week, which is not too bad. I'll take it. I'm not requesting a new contract. I've never done that in my life. But 11 games in, already signed our first contract for the next 2 seasons. So my contract will be, I'm not sure what happens when you get promoted. Obviously, you go full time. Do I get a wage increase with that? I assume I do, because I assume it's not £875 on a full-time contract. Then I don't know. It might stay the same. I don't know how contracts work when we get promoted. So I hope I don't have to give them all a new contract should we get promoted. Might have to do that. But this is the lineup for our match against Dorking. It will be Doran in goal, a back four, Rodder, Bell, Silver, Bashumo, Burgess and Pimlock in the midfield. Then we've got Midwood on the right, Twose in the middle. He was badly injured he wasn't that badly injured. He only had a bruised ankle. He's fit to play for this game. Obviously, we do have George on the bench should we have to get him on. Then we've got Arusu on the left-hand side. Then we've got Morgan Bates up front. Come on, lads. Let's hopefully get another win. And, well, if Tamworth lose, this is our lucky day, or lucky season, in fact, because we've never done back-to-back games to this back-to-back promotions. That's the word. I couldn't think of the word there, but we've never done that. I mean, we've never been promoted in our life before last season, but this be absolutely superb if we could do back-to-back promotions. Look at us talking about back-to-back promotions in 12 games into the season. We've still got 34 games. This is absolutely absurd talking about promotion already, but we're going to do it. Our season's probably going to fall apart after this game. Bashumo crosses it in. He's going to cross it in, and Morgan Bates is there to put it into the back of there. A fairly simple finish, and he's definitely stepped up this year. Definitely good enough for this league. I mean, there's not really much of a step up from the National North to the or National South to the National League. Not much of a step up at all. I think next season might be a little bit more trickier should we get into the League 2, because League 2 theoretically is the easiest league to get out of, because 3 promotion spots, not including the one from the playoff spot, so 4 promotion spots. Are we going to get a penalty? No, the assistant flag raised his flag for offside, but that's very unfortunate. Could have potentially had a chance to make it 2-0, but I reckon we're going to get goals in this game. It's not going to end in a 1-0 lead, but I reckon we could get one more goal before the end of the first half, which we do have 15 minutes left to go. Just Morgan Bates' goal stands as the only goal so far in this game. Thompson plays the ball to Park. Can we possibly just get the ball? Williams now to Inwards. Stammers, come on. Can we get the ball, please? Stammers, come on. Please give the ball away. That's not great. That's not ideal at all. And Caden Lucas puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 1-1. There's a slight question of offside. Maybe not. I thought he was offside, but he might not have been. I want to look at a different angle, but I don't think. That's unfortunate. He was behind the defenders, so I thought that was offside, but maybe that counts. Maybe he has to be. Maybe he can't be in front of the ball. Maybe that's why it didn't get. That's why he got given. I don't know. I don't really know the offside rule when the player has got the ball. Pimlott whips in the corner. Come on, let's get a goal. Get ourselves back in the lead with 10 minutes left to go of the first half. Rodder, that's a decent cross. It does find Morgan Bates, but he can't score from there. Rusu, come on. Morgan Bates, Burgess with a lovely touch, but just couldn't quite get his the ball under control to let fire, because I reckon if he had space, he's going to score there all day long. Come on, lads. Let's hopefully get another goal. Get a second goal. Don't really want to go into half-time with a 2-1 deficit, but they do cross the ball. What happened there? What did Doran do there? I thought he caught. Did he not catch that? I swear to you, he caught that. If he dropped it, what happened there? Oh my God, that's literally the worst goal we've ever conceded. I'd accept that for in the national south, but not international. Oh my God, it's 3-1. We're falling apart. We're falling apart as we speak. It started off so well, getting the goal in the 5th minute, but yeah, I don't know what to say at this point. We've just had a terrible 6 minutes. They got the equaliser in the 32nd, scored their third in the 38th. What the hell? Yeah, I don't really know what happened in that at the end of the first half. Let's just hope we have a better second half than we did the first. We were brilliant in the first half, created lots of chances, but it was just that funny 10 minutes which I don't know. I don't know how to explain what happened. Obviously their equaliser. Yeah, that's fine. The second one is probably avoidable if he caught the ball and didn't drop it like an absolute madman. And the third one, yeah, it just bounced over the top of him. That's completely avoidable if we had a taller goalkeeper goal. But I'm not falling out of Doran because he hasn't really put a hand wronger this season, but it's just a little bit unfortunate. If we do lose against Dorking, it's just defensive errors and Stammers puts the ball into the back of there. I hope this is the beginning of our downfall this year. Hopefully not. I think it's just a little bit unfortunate. We are missing George Evans at the back because he is on international duty, which seems a bit ridiculous. This match should be called off potentially and the previous game, but it's not. We are going to make a couple of changes. Rodder is going to make way. I'm not sure who for because we don't have a right back on the bench, so I think he can stay on. Yes, Doran's having an absolute shocker. He's going to stay on as well. We're not going to get him off yet. I think Rusu comes off for Carlos Colton. I think that'd be the only change we'll do for now. But let's go to a attacking mentality because we need to do something and drop a little bit of encouragement just in the hope we can get a few goals back before the end of the game. I know we've got half an hour left to go. We need 3 goals to level the game. I don't think it's going to happen. But if we can get at least just get 1 goal, ideally within this highlight, would be absolutely lovely. Morgan Bates puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 4-2. Still need 2 goals to level the game, but we are on an attacking mentality, so hopefully we should have a bit of an increase of highlights and an increase of chances. That's the plan. Let's see if it works. Rodder has got the ball. That would have been lovely. If that found Burgess, he would have been had space to just put it across goal for Bates to tap it home. But unfortunately, the defender was alert to the situation. Carlos Colton has got the ball, runs inside, but that is a very poor shot. But we are on a attacking mentality, so we are going to see those few hurried chances. But it's all part of the game. Come on. 10 minutes left to go. We are going to make a couple more changes. Burgess is going to make way for Hayden Taylor. And I think we'll also get off Bashumo for Harley Irish. Come on. Come on. 10 minutes left to go. Let's drop a little bit more encouragement. Because if we can get another goal, well, ideally from this set piece, that would be absolutely lovely. That would put us in a real good chance of possibly making this comeback. Cody throws. That's a strike, but oh, it's all gone wrong this game. It all started off in the first half. Realistically, we shouldn't be losing this because those 3 goals shouldn't have happened. Okay, the equaliser maybe I can understand, but the other 2 definitely not. Just no. We've actually created a lot of chances. It's just we had a pretty horrid last 10 minutes of the first half, which I don't really know how to explain it. I've never seen it. I've never seen a team crumble like that before, but we have dropped down to second, which maybe the pressure was getting to the lads top of the National League. Maybe that's why they conceded so many goals to just get us back down to second, and hopefully now we can go on and potentially win every game between now and the next episode. So obviously we do have the 4th qualifying round coming up. Obviously we're not going to show you that on camera, so hopefully we get through, and if we do get through, obviously I will show you the first round of the FA Cup. But if not, I think we'll probably come back probably beginning of December, or maybe beginning of December, depending on what happens, probably for our games against Yeovil and Oldham. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.